Buffs Nation, say no more. We are back at it, bruh. And Coach Prime is not playing in this offseason in the transfer portal. As you can see, while everyone is talking about the guys leaving, we got to talk about the freight train of talent, bruh, that's pulling up to Boulder. Yes, Texas owned DeAndre Moore Jr. has officially committed to the Colorado Buffaloes. He is easily a top 10 portal transfer wide receiver and a massive boost to our offense immediately. Keep those highlights rolling because, bro, we got to dive deep into what Moore brings into the Buffaloes. Pause. That was crazy. Now, elite proven production. Let's start with the facts, bruh. Moore is 6 foot, 192 pounds with 1 year eligibility, and he is a proven performer. That is not a project. That is a plug and play starter in our wide receiver room right now. Over his 2 seasons as Texas, peep this. This guy put up phenomenal numbers, bro. 77 catches, nearly 1,000 yards, 988, you feel me, almost a band, and 11 touchdowns. He was second in the Longhorns this past season with 38 catches for 532 yards on a team that made the college football playoffs and plays in a very tough division. This is a player who knows what it takes to win, who knows how to win. And for a team that went 3-9 last season, he was a part of a Texas team that went 13-3 and made the college football semifinals a year ago. You feel me? Even better, he was a 4-star recruit out of high school, and he's from the West Coast. Yes, he's from LA, Southern California, an All-American Bowl participant whose team was named national champions by Max Preps. So basically, bruh is a winner. His pedigree is undeniable, bruh. He gets to the W, and that's something we desperately need in Boulder heading into 2026. We got to address the wide receiver gap, bruh, and what went out and what's coming in. Pause. Now, why is this commitment so critical for Colorado? It's simple, bruh. The Buffs had a massive hole to fill. We saw 3 of our top 4 receivers depart this season. Truthfully speaking, that's exactly what happened, including Omarion Miller, Draylon Miller to the portal. We lost Sincere Brown. He graduated. You feel me? So we love Joseph Williams, who was returning, bruh. He second on the team last year in receiving, putting up 37 catches for 489 yards last year. But you can't just win with one guy. And I know we added a lot of depth as well, but this guy can play on the outside while we have a ton of slot receivers. You need depth, you need star power, and you need a high-level competitor who played in a big conference to challenge some of these bigger corners in the Big 12. We need a number 1 guy, and DeAndre Moore is like that. For real, he about to hoop this year. I mean, just peep these highlights, bruh. You see he got strong hands, great body control, and ability to win the contested catches, and he gets open off the line of scrimmage. You know I always say their specialty. He is bananas off the line of scrimmage. He leaves people like playing against Georgia and getting off a release on a Georgia corner. That's different. So it's going to transfer well to the Big 12. His skill set translate instantly to the go-go Marion's offense, and increases our red zone efficiency, where last year, the transfer portal for a reason. This is crucial. This is culture building. This is what we need in Boulder. And for Coach Prime, I got to salute and tip my hat. Knew our wide receivers were getting busy and they made it to the NFL. DeAndre Moore Jr. isn't arriving alone, bro. You guys see the moves we'll be making, right? Joining a group of playmakers, and as you see in this video, he is a route exceptionist. He's joining Danny Scudero, who led the nation in receiving yards a year ago with over 1,200 yards at San Jose State. Cam Perry came over in the portal from Miami of Ohio, who led the FBS with an insane 22.7 yards per catch. So we got our stretch, our guy who gets down the field. Think about that for a second, bro. You have a proven college football level possession wide receiver and more. Somebody who can move the chains for Juju. Brennan Marion knows what he is doing, bro. He's not just a quality receiver. We have completely reshaped the receiving room for what Coach Brennan Marion likes to run in his go-go offense. The defense can no longer just focus on one person. Then you bring in Ernest Campbell, bring in Quentin Gibson, Hakeem Williams. We got different formations, different packages, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing what the offense is going to be able to produce. So to me, bro, it's really simple. I mean, Colorado's offense is going to put up points after only averaging 20.2 points per game. Last seen in the Big 12, we already have a 5-star talented quarterback, true freshman Julian Lewis. Our running back room got filled, and DeAndre Moore just adds a major upgrade to our offense that we desperately need. We need somebody who can move the chains on third down. We ain't got no gaps anymore. We got clear slot receivers. We got clear outside receivers, and DeAndre Moore can play both. So everything we are talking about regarding like, dang, we got a bunch of receivers who are all the same size, in the same frame, same skill set. Now you can put DeAndre Moore on the outside and pair him with Joseph Williams and Hakeem Williams. And now we can get those jump balls that you're going to need against some of those larger corners in the Big 12. Pause. DeAndre Moore Jr. is here, bro. He's elite. He's ready to dominate in the Big 12, coming over from a powerhouse conference that he played in Texas. He's seen elite quarterbacks. It's not going to be nothing new to him. I'm eager to see what the one-on-ones is going to look like in practice. You know, Coach Prime likes dogs. He's a former cornerback himself, so he understands what you see in these one-on-ones. I want to see DeAndre Moore matched up against Justin England. I want to see our productive wide receiver room. I want to see them getting busy against our corners. This is going to establish These are going to be the highlights of, all the highlights we got coming into the season. Watching this wide receiving core of DeAndre Moore, Cam Perry, Danny Scudero, Ernest Campbell, Quentin Gibson, Hakeem Williams, Farrakhan go one-on-one with our DBs, where I know you guys are excited to see that just like I am. More, most importantly, we're asking, how are all these guys going to see the field with such a talented wide receiver room? This is college football, though. I know it's tough, but the best man, the cream, will rise to the top. Just like Travis Hunter separated himself. LaJohntay Wester separated himself. Jimmy Horn Jr. and Will separated themselves. So that's what we're looking for with this wide receiver room. And Moore brings that versatility, and he fits the scheme, because with DeAndre Moore Jr., he becomes the most important portal addition for Julian Lewis. Bro, Moore is an X factor for us now with his versatility. He isn't just a slot guy. He's not just a boundary guy. He can win with both roles, and that's going to be important for us in the Big 12, where the safeties can cover as well. So he matters to this new Brennan Marion offense, bro. I mean, winning inside the numbers. When he lines up in the slot, he has a massive mismatch because he's 6 foot, 192 pounds. He's really big for a lot of nickel corners and too fast for most linebackers. So he's going to use his size and his body control to move the chain, similar to what he did for Arch Manning at Texas, bro. Chain moving possession receiver over the middle. That's going to help Julian Lewis with pressure. Julian Lewis is an escape artist in the pocket, so when he's able to escape, DeAndre Moore is somebody who can fill the gaps. I talked about Danny Scudero as well, Jr. Joseph Williams does that well as well. So I think we're not going to have a problem on third downs anymore, and DeAndre Moore is going to help us staying on the field, especially if a play breaks down. DeAndre Moore has the experience, to find those gaps and get open. He can win outside the numbers too, but you can't keep him pigeonholed. And think about this, bro. I didn't even think about Boo Carter's going to be able to play on offense with us too. Honestly, bro, I'm going to talk about this on my live later. Boo Carter might be in our top 3 wide receivers, and that's even crazier when you think about the depth that we already have at wide receiver, bro. Boo Carter can slide at wide receiver, bro. I don't know if we forgot his highlights, but DeAndre Moore committed to Colorado, bro. I know it's a lot of news going on, but like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all my transfer portal videos. Hit the subscribe button. If you're looking to build your business and partner with me, just tap in on my business email. Appreciate all the love. Don't forget to join the memberships, bro. Don't forget to join the lives. We going live now. Say no more. I appreciate it.